Kittiwakes are at risk of global extinction and red-listed by the RSPB, but Lowestoft is one of the few towns in the UK where the seabirds come to nest each summer. Whilst most residents welcome the gulls, some business owners have found the noise and mess they create challenging to live with. In response to this, Lowestoft Town Council has begun recruiting for a Kittiwake Officer.
I think the Kittiwake Officer will try to minimise the conflict by actually speaking with the individual business, find out what their needs are, what the particular issues are on their building, and come up with a potential solution that is tailored to that building and that business. One of the ones that we've had recently, I'm sure they wouldn't mind me saying, is the Town Council own the Marina building that the Marina Theatre Trust operate out of. They have kittiwakes currently nesting on the front of the building, which is the main entrance.
And we've had them on the sides of the building for a number of years. They only started nesting on the front of the building back during lockdown in 2019 and 2020. So they're relatively new to us now. But what we hope to do is to put up some ledges on the west side of the building, like I think they've done in the BT building, to encourage them to move from the front of the building to the side, where it's easier to live with your neighbours if they're working with you rather than against you.
The BT building came under fire last year after conservationist Chris Packham raised concerns about kittiwakes getting trapped and dying in netting on their building. Whilst it has since been removed, netting is still used on many buildings to deter the birds from nesting. This is Beaconsfield House, a supported housing scheme run by Access Community Trust, which last year installed netting on the front of the building. Whilst we were filming, one kittiwake got trapped and became distressed in the netting. But when we spoke with CEO Emma Butler, she had this to say.
I mean, all I can say is we haven't had any problems with any birds nesting this year. I don't have a problem with them nesting on the building.
According to the RSPB, kittiwakes like to return to where they have successfully nested before, and netting poses a particular risk to the birds.
Unfortunately, netting seems to be the method of choice for deterring kittiwakes from nesting on ledges. I suspect the reason for this is it's the cheapest at onset of installation to put in place compared to some of the other measures which are safer and less likely to cause injury or potentially kill kittiwakes. The perspective of the RSPB and the Kittiwake Partnership is that netting should be avoided at all costs, really, because there are better alternatives out there that will not put the birds at risk.
Living alongside nature can be challenging, but Lowestoft Town Council is determined that conservation efforts can work in partnership with local business.